Hello, this is my little sister. She's a high schooler attending Zoom classes, and today I'm going to follow her around. And this is part of my series where I follow around my sister, my cat, and my mom. So my sister starts her day off at 7:30, and that's the earliest I've woken up in forever, and obviously I look so great. And at 7:31, she'd already made her bed. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll make my bed. Wow, this is so much fun. Then I went downstairs and saw that she was making a delicious breakfast. And it was like 7:50, and then all of a sudden it was 8 o'clock, and she was somehow late to her Zoom class, which is very embarrassing. So here's her frantically typing because she's super late to class. And then the cat was all stressed, like, oh my God, human, you're late to class. And then here's my little sister waiting to get let into her Zoom classroom because her teacher wasn't letting her in. So that's like really super awkward. But then we realized that the teacher was late. So it's really fine that she was late to her Zoom class. And I was like, wow, that was so stressful. I need a nap after that. And then here's the cat ready to learn Carpe Diem. And our first class of the day, I think, is English or something. I'm not sure. And here's me pouring water because I'm filling my gallon of water a day challenge during this video. Stay tuned. Yay. And then here's my little sister raising her hand during class. Wow, so proud. And then she answered the question right. And that's just really impressive. And you're the best student ever. Good job, little sister. Good job. And then here's her, like, giving a thumbs up for a really long, awkward amount of time. I don't really know what was happening. And here's the cat loving learning. Yay. And then all of a sudden the sun started streaming on me, and my little sister started texting during class. I was like, oh my God, who are you texting? And then I realized she was texting me. She's like, there's a rainbow on your forehead. And then I looked at my forehead, and there was no rainbow, so that's lies, and I'm really offended. And here's my little sister speaking Spanish, but you can't hear her, but that's okay. It wasn't that great. Haha, just kidding. It was good. Then I was like, let me follow the whole cast of Netflix is Too Hot to Handle, because that's really productive. And then my little sister was like, I'm done with Spanish class. Now it's time for a break. And I was like, what do you do on your break? And she's like, I torture the cat by holding her, even though she doesn't want to be held. And then she was like, is this video really different from your following around the cat video? And I was like, really not. And then she does laundry on her break, which is very productive. I'm very impressed. And then she finally gets ready for the day at like 10 a.m. And I was like, wait, but if you're getting ready now, aren't your classmates gonna be like, wow, you look like way different and nicer than you did like in our first two classes? And she's like, can you leave? You're being really rude. So then I left and went back to the classroom, and look who is in my seat. And I was just like, are you kidding me? That's so rude. And then my little sister came back. Wow, she looks like a totally new person, huh? Just kidding. And then it was time for math class. And one thing I noticed that during my sister's math class, she's like smiled and also like laughed a lot, which I don't remember doing that in my high school math class. So that was really weird, but maybe that's because she's like good at math and she finds it funny. I'm not really sure. Then she got creeped out by me constantly filming her. So that's weird. And then my sister's like, can you do something productive for once in your life? Can you make my schedule and then post it on my door so that mom and dad don't borrow gym when I'm in the middle of my Zoom classes? So I did, and I was worried I spelled schedule wrong, but I just checked and I didn't. Here's her laughing again in math class, which again is just super weird and bizarre, but that's okay. Then I posted her schedule on her door. And then she said, it's time to work out. We are going to do Just Dance to work out. And I was like, okay, that sounds fun. So then we took 20 million years to pick a song. And then we finally did, and honestly, we crushed the song. But then, like, during the song, all my little sister's score was, like, really bad, and we didn't know why. And then we finally realized, well, I finally realized it's because she had somehow turned her remote off while dancing. So that's really awkward. And I was like, haha, I won. Do you want a piece of me? And she's like, no, let's dance again. Dance off. So then we danced again, obviously really coordinated, and I won again. So I put the loser sign on her forehead, but the camera's out of focus, so I guess I'm the real loser. And then we did a really hard ab workout, and I feel like I was bamboozled into this ab workout. And I am obviously the one with the superior core strength in this video. If you can't tell, I like to, show my core strength by looking like a dead fish. And just for reference, this is what we were supposed to look like when doing it. This is MadFit, a YouTuber, and her YouTube name is MadFit, but she's also MadFit. And yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like. So, nailed it. And then my sister made lunch, which I guess was just bread and a salad, which is just very strange. So I was like, okay, we're about to be late. Bye. Like, time for next Zoom class. And then the cat was in my chair again. Like, ew. And then the cat was like, I would like some bread salad, please. And then my sister texted during class more, which is a big no-no. And then she knit during class, which is a unique but also big no-no. And then she's like, wow, Marie, I finally finished knitting my blanket. Wow, that was so exhausting. Knitting really takes it out of you. And then here's a nice little view of the blanket. It's actually very pretty. And then she FaceTimed her friends. Wow, I wonder what it's like to have friends. And then guess what? She FaceTimed more friends. And I was like, wow, even stranger. And then all of a sudden, her headphones broke into 5 million pieces. And we think it was the cat's fault because, like, I mean, how could it not be? And then she stared at a plant. Oh, wait, never mind. That's her computer. It looked like she was staring at a plant. And then she says, okay, time for running. And I was like, wow, too much fitness in one day. And then my mom joined. You may recognize her from my video where I followed her around all day. Then my little sister went running, and then I went running with her just for like 2 seconds because I realized that I have asthma and I also sprained my ankle doing Dance Dance Revolution 2 weeks ago. So here's me running. As you can see, I was not lying about the asthma, but then the woods were really muddy, so my mom was like, let's gather sticks and make a little stick bridge so your sister doesn't get her foot caught in the mud. And so she put a bunch of sticks down, and as you can see, it like really worked, and I was like, I'd very much like to be excluded from this narrative. Then my little sister relaxed after her run, and as you can see, the cat loves her new blanket. Then I booped the cat on the head, and then I was like, oh, maybe my little sister feels left out. So then I went to boop my little sister on the forehead, but she wasn't very appreciative, and she was like, ew. And she was like, check out my graphic design. And I was like, does that say olive? She says, no, it says alive. And I was like, oh, that's awkward. Then my little sister brought her tens of millions of water glasses down. And she's like, please don't tell mom. She's going to get really mad and be like, oh, that's where all the glasses went. And then we watched a TV show together. And that was really wholesome and cute. And then for some reason, my mom was like, can I please crack your toes? And I was like, I guess. And unfortunately, that's where I'm going to leave the video off because unfortunately, that's where the day ended. And I'm really sorry about that. The end. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like if you want.